Hello, Opera SM, bringing you another video as I'm recording on the Rising Tensions event. Figured I'd just uh, record some games that I'm playing. This is a Obnix Peasant variant, rares or less. There are two rares in this deck. I think I've recorded a video with a variant of Popper with this, but there are two rares in this which are noteworthy that I really like. First and foremost, Dread Presence. This card is fantastic in any sort of black base conversion deck. 5/5 Nightmare for 14. When you convert two or more gems to black, draw a card. Then if you converted three or more gems to black, you drain your opponent for 4. So this is so wonderful in this shell. Just really, really good. I just have two other creatures that have some ability that let me draw cards and consume Consecrate because I'm beholden to that card and I love it because it's great non-targeted removal and can also sometimes exile stuff from the graveyard. In this deck I've even cast it just for the top effect to draw a card when I don't have to kill things when I have Ob's Ultimate out to deal some extra damage, so it's great. And then the other rare that I really like is Castle Lochthwain. Support for 10. When it enters the battlefield, if there are 5 or less black gems, you get to convert 4 to black. That doesn't happen a lot, but it can sometimes. And then it converts 2 to black at the beginning of each of your turns, and then has activate 2 black, draw a card, it gains half its mana, and then you lose life equal to the number of cards in your hand. So this will draw you quite a few extra cards in the course of the game since you're doing so much black conversion, and it just adds to the critical mass of black converters you want to make stuff like Dread Presence good and just really get matches to get your loyalty up quickly to activate Ob's Ultimate. Alright, so we're going to play this in Rising Tensions blue-black. Oh look, we're playing against some Lars fellow? I bet you he's probably a pretty good player. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, this is fun to get matched up against Lars. I like this. Alright. Yep, so again, just we want to get loyalty converters down, really turbo loyal out Ob's Ultimate, and then just start dealing with a bunch of damage whenever either player draws cards. This will be fun kind of in the mirror match, kind of as a race to see who gets up to the Ultimate first. Alright. Let's see, we'll get a normal gate on first, then our Gateway Plaza. Let's see, we can get a blue match or we can get a red match. The red match could get us a white match potentially too, so probably going with that. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, and it led to a red. This is why you play the odds. That led to multiple different good things happening. So even if it seems a little inconsequential, if there's a small probability of stuff happening, take the chances because it could do good things like that. All right, let's see, we can get a black match, which is what we're gonna do, figuring out if it makes sense to take the one on the top or the bottom. I don't think it matters too much. And I think we are going to drain some mana with this Gateway Plaza, but it'll be great to get on the board because then we'll start converting 4 each turn, so that's really going to help. Can't see a huge difference one way or another about how to take this, so I am just going to do the top one for now. And he's getting some good matches here. Alright, oh, what does he have? I bet he has the Vanguard. That's what I would play, so I assume an intelligent player is like Lars will do the same thing. Yep. Alright. So let's see, we're going to get our Vanguard on, and then we are going to start our Dread Presence on, then hopefully starting to really fire stuff off here. So, alright. So we can get blues into a black that will also hit his Vanguard down a little bit. We can get reds into blacks. I think I'm going to do the blues into blacks here. No, he killed our creature. I should have expected that because that's what the loyalty ability does, but whatever. Alright, yeah, and in that case what I should have done is actually played out a bait creature, but I'm not paying the most attention here, but that's okay. Alright, let's see, Storm Crusaders and another Dread Presence, that's wonderful. Great, so we'll get actually our other gate out first. We can get black matches down here. Hopefully he'll use his ob to just kill off our creature here. Yep, great. Right, and you see the critical mass of those guys really starting to add up. We're going to get one more Crusader out probably here. That way, if I can entice him to use his ultimate instead of, or his middle ability instead of his ultimate, that way we're not having a dueling battle with that since I've already taken a little bit of damage. And then we'll probably get our Dread Presence out. So let's see, we got a match 5, which is great. And we've got our ultimate online, wonderful. So now we can start dealing him 8 damage every time anyone draws a card. So that's wonderful. Alright, let's see. We've got some black matches we can do. Either on the left or on the right. Let's see if it makes sense to do one over another. Can't see a huge reason for one over the other, but I'll actually do that. I think it, well, I was going to say I thought it cut down on his possible matches, but now he just gets to start matching my support away. That's okay. All right. Let's see, we've got a match 5 with loyalty here, which is great. Consume Consecrate, we can store up another one of those. Let's go ahead and actually use our first ability here to just draw some extra cards and hurt him even more. Alright, we've got a red 4 into a black 4. Oh, I've got a black 5 though in the left corner. Always look for something better. You think you see something, assess the board state, make sure you're not missing anything. Alright, this is great. And then we'll have a backup Dread Presence in case he ends up killing it. So this is really good. Alright, now we're going to take the red into the black. Again, I'm just going to hold on to the other Dread Presence right now. It's possible I should have maybe exiled some stuff from my hand so I could have drawn even more. Oh, look at that. Lars is a good player and also playing this wonderful card. So yeah, there's a lot of variants that you can do on this deck. But as you can see, once you have the ultimate out, it just starts draining a bunch. And we're really seeing here, as we're converting 3 or more, then we're getting the bonus drain 4 off of the Dread Presence, which is just great. I just love that card in this. So, all right, so let's think about how we're going to order this, because it does make a difference. We want the Gateway Plaza to be last, so it doesn't end up draining mana. Or what we could do, actually, is just make it so it drains one of the Consume Consecrates, which we could technically put at the top, I guess. But, yeah, so let's see what we can do here. Can do a lot of match 3s. I'm trying to see if there's anything else we can do. A black match 3 into a red 3, which is pretty good. And then into the black. Yep, we left our opponent a match 5 there, but whatevs. All right. We should just take our opponent out here with these extra draws we're hopefully going to be getting. So, all right, victorious. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, Dread Presence is fantastic in an ob shell, so this showcased it pretty well. Enjoy the video, guys, and have a good evening.